As a bag reviewer, I have accumulated a lot of bags over time. Even if I really like a bag, once the initial review is done, it often ends up sitting in boxes. This video series called Use Your Bag is my chance to revisit some of those bags one more time, share any updates or final thoughts, and then pass it on to someone who will actually put them to use. If you're interested in the bag feature today, check out the contact information in the description below. Let's get this great bag into the hands of someone who will use the bag. This is the Wotancraft Easypack. It's a 15-liter pack. And sometimes, a bag's name fits the bag perfectly. This really is an easy pack because it is just one of those bags that I pick it up and go because it is so simple to use. And also, this is a really fun bag as well. So easy and fun are the two adjectives that I have in this bag. But let me show you why. The bag is not very big. The dimension is 29 times 12 times 41 centimeters, or if you like, just about 11 inches wide, 4.7 to almost 5 inches deep. And the front can kind of bellow out. So, more like 5 inches deep and then 16 inches tall. Small pack, but it works for everyday carry and also as a great camera bag, as Wotancraft is well known for it. So I'm going to jump right into it and show you the basics first. The design is very simple. The front full panel open, and then there is this side entry front area that has its own volume, so it kind of bulges out. You can easily fit a small jacket or a hoodie in there. And then the laptop compartment, it has a top zipper access, and it just goes into the main compartment where there's a pocket for a laptop. So I'm going to show you that now. This is a 14-inch HP laptop, slightly longer than a MacBook Pro 14-inch. And this just goes right into the top. And that's it. So it disappears. And my MacBook Pro actually fits in there a little bit easier because it's a little bit thinner. With that in, I'm going to show you the front panel. So with that in, I'm going to show you the main compartment. So I just open the zippers. And there you go. Very simple. Nothing on the front wall. And then the back wall has a loop field, which you can attach some of the accessories I'm going to show you later. But you can see the HP fits in there snugly because it is a little wide. So it is tight, but fits perfectly. So this can make a small day pack for bringing stuff to the office. So now that we've got the laptop compartment taken care of, let's talk about this loop field. So as I said, not a big pack. Usually you can throw things like, camera and maybe water bottle in there and then whatever else. But they sell these camera inserts or boxes that are like this. So it has their own hooks field in the back that you can attach right onto the field. There's a full-size one, and then there is a half-size one. I find that the half-size one is kind of not useful. It fits into the half-size this way, but if you look at it, while it is extremely well padded, this thing is kind of small. So while my small Sony fits into there, I might as well just put it there with my pouch in it. However, the larger insert works really well. So I'm going to get this in there tightly. And you can see it fits pretty tight in there. And then with that in, I can still close up the bag. But now I have a very nicely protected box. And then I can take my Sony 700. This lens is not the kit lens, but it's about the same size. And that fits in there quite nicely. So now this becomes a really, really functional camera bag. Now notice that it is sticking out a little bit because I didn't push it all the way back and the laptop is a little bit in the way. However, it does close fine. So I'm going to close this thing up with the camera in it. As you can see, with some weight, the bag stands on its own. The bag is so light that depending on how you pack it up, it has a sort of tendency to fall forward, especially when it's not full. So it's kind of funny. The minute you fill it up, the bag stands up fine. Let me show you the back panel. This actually is the original version. The current version has a meshed bag. So it's probably slightly better and it will add a little bit to the weight. But this fabric bag actually is fine. Again, this is a very, very small pack. It has a luggage handle pass-through, which is interesting. So you could use this for travel, right? With a roller case, and then this can be your carry-on bag. Now, you notice the zippers on the side. They are kind of hidden. And what you think is they are water bottle pockets, right? It is actually pleated with some volume on both sides. However, they are actually too small, at least for American style sized water bottle. So this is a 20 ounce or smaller. It doesn't fit in there at all. This is a Muji, probably 420 mil, and it kind of fit in there with a little bit of work. So I would say they're not really good for water bottle unless you want to carry a small one. However, you can put things like a small battery pack. So this is actually my 145 watt battery pack, square format. This is kind of the in style these days, and these things can fit into there quite well. But otherwise, since they're pleated, it kind of folds flat if you're not using it, so it doesn't really matter. I'm going to address the straps for a second. So this is a completely sewn in, non-adjustable, non-detachable strap. A lot of people do not like this. They want straps to be adjustable. However, this is a very small pack, right? 15 liter is not going to get really heavy. I actually find this perfectly fine, thin but padded. It works, at least for me. So while if you look at this bag, you may think this is a problem. I actually think that it is fine. Now, there's one more cool thing about this bag. It looks really nice, right? With the leather patch, this two strip of webbing down there. It is the classic Wotancraft look. But these straps, if you're a Wotancraft fan, you know they are functional. So what you can do is you can take some of their pouches. This one I like a lot. It's vertical. It has two compartments to it. So you can actually use this as a pouch or even as a very, very small sling bag or something. But it comes with these very easy to attach clips, and all you need to do is you slide the clips in, click it in, and now you have an additional pocket in the front for more items, hence expanding the capacity of the bag a little bit and add some more organization. So this not only is useful, it really looks like it is part of a system, which it is. And then this is another little wallet thing that I like, kind of padded, small, but again, you can just clip this on and looks great and adds to the organization. So a couple of minor annoyances. One, I already talked about. These side pockets are not water bottle pockets, and I end up not using them much at all because it is, vertically open and too small for most of the items, Sometimes I would throw my AirPods in there, but otherwise I leave them unused. I just use it as the name implied in Easypack, where I throw the stuff in the main compartment, throw my hoodie sometimes on the front compartment, and then that's it. The annoying thing is this zipper from the front compartment and this side opening zipper sometimes get in the way, at least for me. Sometimes I didn't realize that this guy is not the main compartment zipper, and I will pull it down only to realize I meant to open this one. That can be fixed, of course, with some customized zipper pull so that I can tell which is which. So overall, this is a really fun, easy to use bag. If you're a Wotancraft bag fan, definitely get it because all your accessory works in there. And this becomes the smaller bag in the range for EDC. So there you have it, just a quick revisit of the Wotancraft 15-liter Easypack. Thank you for watching this episode of Use Your Bag. If you got questions about the bag or want to grab it, check out the description below. If you like the idea, revisiting great bags and finding them new homes, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow along for the next one. Let's keep these bags moving and get them into the hands of people who actually use them.